Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to my channel. It's been a super long time since I did a video, probably last year. I used to be active like doing vlogs every month, but yeah, I've been busy. So at the start of 2019, I've been doing a lot of projects, like 15 different shoots. So it's like every 2 days, but yeah, sometimes it's just day after day. And it's been going on until February, and March starting to slow down, and currently with this world pandemic, we have been issued a circuit breaker, aka partial lockdown. That's what they call it in Singapore, circuit breaker. So we are not allowed to, like, go out and chill with our friends, do all the things we love, or even work. The school have closed, certain workplace have been closed. You have to work from home, and so you're only allowed to get groceries, buy food, and you can't even eat at the hawker centers. You have to go out and buy, after that get back home and eat. So yeah, I've been getting bored at home, been playing games all along, and I thought, why not do some random videos at home. So in today's video, I'm gonna be doing something, not a typical vlog, because I can't go out anyway. So it's gonna be a home vlog, and I've been thinking of like doing some Q&A kind of things. So in this episode, what I'm going to talk about is actually what some people have been asking, like why I choose my camera gear over that certain other particular brand or models. So let me start off with sharing with y'all what kind of gear that I actually own right now.
Razorblaze production.
Okay, so before we get started, I forgot to mention that I'm currently recording on my A6400 with the kit lens. Yep, kit. Anyway, because I'll be showing y'all my other gears that I'm using for my normal shoots, normal daily portraits, weddings, and work stuff. So maybe in future videos, I will be using my A7iii as the main vlog cam. So let's start off. Firstly, I'm using the trusty, worthy A7iii because it's capable of doing good videos compared to the previous series like the A7 II. It has improved a lot in video features, and of course I don't really need like a huge megapixel, so 24 megapixel is actually enough, and there's too much technology and it just fits for my kind of work. So I won't be like, talk about the tech and specs because it's gonna be draggy anyway. Attached here is my go-to Tamron 28-75 f2.8 lens. It's a standard zoom lens, and I really love this lens ever since I bought this. I've been using almost like be going out for street shooting, events, especially events. It's really helpful. I really love to use this lens for events, especially because it's like a run and gun lens. It's like you can go from the widest of 28mm, and it goes up to 75mm if you want to get that extra reach. So the reason I choose Tamron instead of like Sigma or G Master is, firstly, this is very light and compact. Attached to a mirrorless body, it feels balanced. It's not like front heavy or anything. So I really love this lens. This has been my go-to lens. I actually wrap this lens and body with a skin by Life+Guard, or also known as Life+Guard. They provide a lot of different designs for different lenses and cameras, so you can check them out. It's really nice, and not sponsored anyway, but yeah. So this skins is of course to look to differentiate from other people, to look stylish and stuff. At the same time, it also protects your camera from scratches, and also you can remove the sticker and replace with a new one without leaving any residue. It's made of 3M material, which is awesome. Yeah. Alright, so next, this is a Tamron 17-28. This is my second zoom lens. This is another awesome lens which I mostly use for video, especially weddings. I've shot the whole entire wedding event just by using this one lens. This is another lightweight, even though it doesn't go to like 35mm, it's until 28. I feel that it's enough for my work. And this is really light and compact. It has internal zoom. As you can see, the barrel doesn't come out. Not sure if you can see this, but of course it's moving the elements inside, but yeah, it works for my use. Anyway, the reason I choose this over like 16 to 35 like from Sony, the ZEISS or the G Master or like Sigma, is because it's compact and I don't like to put a lot of weight on my gimbal. So yeah, this is really a good compact. So if you are going for like a wide angle zoom lens, I would really recommend this because it has fast autofocus, it's really sharp, and also it can focus to a near distance of, I'm not really sure, I forget, but it's something like this. Yeah, you can focus. Oh yeah, forget that I actually did a video review of this lens where I test the photo and video quality, so you can check them out in my previous vlog. I think it's vlog 30. We'll put it in the description or somewhere here. Yeah, so this is one of the most trusty lens for a wide angle because it's lightweight. So sharpness wise, I would say it's decent, it's really good. I don't really do pixel peeps, so yeah, I'm not sure about like A7iii with 61 megapixels, but it's really sharp and very fast with the autofocus. And also what do you call that, if you're a video maker, you want to change lens between these two, it's using the same filter thread, so you probably don't have to buy like a few circular polarizer or ND filters, which is awesome. You can change it along the way. If you have time, you can change it along the way and save money on that. Yeah. Alright, next I have this Sony 28mm f2, which is one of my first lens that I got. This is one of the longest lens that I've owned. I start off with using my friend's A6300 and shot weddings with this. So 28 with a 1.5 times crop is like 42. I feel that it's not too tight, not too wide, but kind of decent, so reasonable. And again, this is actually for a full frame, but I use it on APS-C, but it's really good. This is one of the I would say kind of fast autofocus. I use it for videos, and also, but I rarely use it for photos anyway. Use it for videos. It has fast autofocus. This lens is one of the first few lenses that you probably want to buy because it's cheap. I'm not sure how much. I think it's about 600%, maybe around 300 plus to 400 Singapore dollars anyway for a second hand. So I got this second hand for $400, and yeah, also it has a Life+Guard skin. Yeah, you can focus. Ooh, this is the Mamba green. Yay. For this lens, it has a 49mm filter thread. I feel that it's not easy to find filter, I believe, because I've went to like several shops. Sometimes I'm looking for this kind of filter and they actually didn't sell that size. They only sell like 50 plus to like 80 plus. So yeah, but this is really one of the first few lenses that you should buy, which is good and worth the money. Alright, next this is one of my most favorite lens, is the 85mm f1.8. Also have a Life+Guard skin. This is the Mamba Snow, silvery. Okay, so what I like about this lens is that it has awesome bokeh. Oh my god, let me open. So this is the size of the lens. It's not big, it's not small. My palm, this is the size. It's like palm size. It's lightweight. Yep. And it has a focus hold button and also auto and manual switch, but I don't really use it because I've actually custom made it on my camera body for the AF/MF toggle. But sometimes I really love having this button in case you wanna do a continuous focus tracking on someone's eye and you don't really wanna use that back button or, you know, shutter focus thing. So what I like about this lens is that, of course, it gives beautiful bokeh, and it's a f1.8. It's very fast, it's sharp, and this lens is not only for like beginners. I would say this is even for professional use. And this lens is not expensive. It's like I think it's like 600 plus to 700 Singapore dollars, which is really affordable. At this price range with its quality, is really worth getting this, especially if you're a portrait photographer and maybe if you are a videographer, like a second videographer where you are gonna put on a monopod and you want to capture someone's emotion kind of thing, a tight face shot, this is one of the go-to lens. So I've been thinking, like, should I just stick to this or get the Sigma 85 f1.4, or maybe like some other brands, like recently they just released Samyang 75 f1.8, and like, you know, Viltrox, or I think Tokina also released a new 85 f1.8, but I would say I'd rather just stick to this lens because I'm really familiar. I really love how the image outcome of this lens. I don't really want to spend another few hundred just to test on the other lens. This is a really well built lens. Of course, it's not the best, like, you know, solid Sigma kind or maybe ZEISS metal build, but it's really decent and affordable. So one of the lenses that you should get too. So maybe I would say these two lenses is like one of the first few that you should get. And also maybe I would like to recommend the 50mm f1.8, but I sold that lens for this one. This is the ZEISS 55 1.8, which is the most recent lens I actually got, and this is one of the sharpest lens ever. It's by ZEISS, of course. The build is more solid, I would say, and it comes with a tougher, yeah, it's really tough, better lens hood. Yep, this is the size. Compare it with a 85. Yep, it's about the size of an 85. Yeah, so I really love how this lens actually produce. The image quality is really nice, it's really sharp. You can even use this to take, like, of course not macro shots, but you can take like small items, like small product. It's really sharp. But sometimes when you are out of luck, I would say, this lens actually produces chromatic aberration, which is kind of obvious. Sometimes I even shot with a normal kind of environment where there's no backlight and there's actually some kind of green fringing, which I don't really like. Sometimes, okay, I'm being choosy anyway. Everyone loves quality, everyone loves sharpness, but sometimes if you put something up, there will be some downside, you know, like you push up the sharpness. This lens is really sharp, but of course you have to take away some things from this lens, considering its size. Filter thread of 49, I think. Yep. So yeah, with this kind of lens at this price point of I'm not sure about the first hand. I think it's about 1.4 Singapore dollars, but I got this second hand for like half price. I think like about 800 or something. So this lens is one of the best, but sadly I'm going to sell this lens and maybe just wait, see what Tamron has to offer, because I heard that this year Tamron is about to announce 3 more lenses. Yeah, so they are supposed to announce 5. One of it is the 20 f2.8 prime, and also the recently announced 70 to 180 f2.8 telephoto lens. So I actually kind of accidentally pre-ordered that 70 180. Okay, so by maybe, you know, end of the year or maybe by mid-year, I probably completed the Tamron Holy Trinity, the 17-28, 28 to 75, and 70 to 180. So this lens is going to be like an all-rounder kind of thing, but of course it's an f2.8. It might not be favorable to certain people, even though I really love this lens. Recently also, when I shoot weddings, I prefer to shoot on a prime instead of zoom, because it gives you more punchy kind of look. I would say it's more I don't know how to explain that, but you can see the difference between a prime lens and a standard zoom lens. So yeah, I hope maybe Tamron, if they can actually up their game and produce a fast aperture prime lens, like at least an f1.8, but it will be nice to have a f1.4, f1.2. Yeah, it will be awesome. So hopefully they make a 50 so I can replace my ZEISS 55 with a new 50, because I don't really think I'm gonna get Sigma, because heavy, is, even though it's built like a is solid, it's really heavy. Sometimes it's hard in focusing, especially in videos. It's like not smooth kind of focus. It's like a bit stutter, which I don't really like, even though I don't really shoot videos with prime lenses, but sometimes it's nice to have the ability to do both. If you all want to know more about my gear, like what I'm currently shooting, like I said, this is an A6400 with a kit lens. Sometimes I use the A6400 as a second camera for weddings or other events. So this is like just the beginning of me sharing my gear, like what I personally use and why I prefer this over that. And if you wanna know more in depth about why I choose that particular exact model, drop down in the comments below, or maybe personally DM me my Instagram in the description below, and I will answer those questions. And also if I miss out some points and maybe you all have your own opinion, you can drop down in the comments below, because I love to hear what you all have to say. And hopefully this kind of video will help people to decide what kind of gear to go for, and also we can share knowledge amongst each other and learn as we go. So yeah, okay, so to end off this video, I would like to just summarize why I use this gear and lens. Like I say, A7iii is best for photo and video. For me personally, I don't say that this is like the best out of everything, but this is personally best for me. Some people would love the EOS R more, or maybe the Nikon Z6, but yeah, Sony is my go-to camera body. And this 28-75 from Tamron is one of the best standard zoom lens, I would say, because of its compactness, lightweight, and also not that expensive compared to G Master. And also I think Sigma is about the same price range, which is maybe $100 or $200 more, but I really love this lens instead. So the 17-28 mostly I use for web videos, be it commercial, weddings, or and other things. Sometimes I even use this to shoot photos to get that different kind of angle, like not only landscape. I use this for portraits too, to get you know, low angle, those typical not top down, what do you call that, down up kind of shots. So this is really good. And also maybe if you were to do indoor shooting like interior, this is one of the go-to lens. Again, it's lightweight and compact. So my go-to portrait lens, which is the 85, because the field of view is not that wide and not that narrow, and this is f1.8, so it gives you a good bokeh. It's really nice. It's not messed up like some cheap lens. They have messed up bokeh. Really, I don't want to mention which one, but I've tried some, and this is the best for me. And for its price point and build quality, sharpness, it really worth it. It's really worth it. So okay, so for the 28 f2, I actually rarely use it nowadays. I actually sometimes pair it with my A6400 just as a second cam. Yeah, but this is one of the first few lenses that you should actually get. I've even asked some other people that what are their first few lenses, and they actually say that 28 is one of them, and maybe the 51.8. And yeah, I have yet to test the 35 f1.8. It's kind of new, not so new, but kind of new. I think it's like second recent lens. I've heard a lot about that lens. It's really fast and sharp, but for its price point, maybe it's reasonable for certain people, but I guess I can find another alternative with about the same kind of quality and build quality, photo quality, and how the picture renders. So yeah. Oh yeah, forget to mention about my 55, which is about to go away to my good friend. He also shoots some music videos and some other stuff. You can check his work out. I will put it in the video. And yeah, hopefully this lens gonna serve him good. And yeah, probably gonna get some new stuff someday. Anyway, that's all for today's video, guys. So if you wanna know more about my other gears, like videography gears, like I'm currently shooting with a Rode VideoMic Pro Plus attached to a tripod. This is some I probably can't show you. Maybe next time I'll be showing you all some of the setup. Let me just take a photo and maybe add in the video. So this is how my current setup is actually looking like. As you can see, this is a really budget setup. I mean, I don't really have a room. My room is just full with clothes and it's like a store of my equipment and gears. So yep, I'm currently doing everything on my this is even a dining table, guys. So this is where I work. Sometimes I sleep, take a nap, I eat, I game, and everything is here. This is where the magic happens, guys. I have another question from few people, like what is my go-to wedding video rig, which I'm gonna be doing for the next video. Not sure if it's the next or next few videos, but I'm gonna explain like why I choose this over that. Okay, the reason I wanna do this kind of video, like I'm not really gonna do like a full Q&A kind of like answering 5 questions in a video kind of thing, because I would love to explain more about my thought process when choosing these gears, and maybe show you all some of the examples of the outcome that I shot with the gears. So I hope you guys enjoy this short video. I don't think it's like that short, but this is just the beginning, and I hope y'all can learn certain things from me, and to drop down in the comments below what gears are y'all using, so maybe we can learn from each other. We help out the beginners, the professionals, and some other people that have thoughts about all these kind of gear, like where to start, what to buy, what to upgrade or downgrade, which is more worth it. So don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and drop down a comment if you have any questions or any knowledge that you want to share with everyone around. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more content. So currently during this COVID-19 period, I have nothing to do, so I'll be doing this kind of video. Hopefully I can like push it every week. So yeah, I'm trying my best to provide content every week, because I'm kind of busy, and yeah, I mean busy playing games sometimes. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. We'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.